Happy New Year! Welcome back to Fort Salad Elementary School. This is your principal, Mr. Lin, and I hope that you had a wonderful, wonderful winter break. It's been such a long time since we've seen you last. I have to say, I really missed you, and the fact that you're right here at school has already made my day. How cool is that? We are just starting out the day in the new first day back in the new year of 2021, and you have already made my day because you're tuning in, you're in school, you're ready to learn, and we're back together as a Fort Zeller family. So this is really cool. Today is January 4th, 2021. We are back to a day one. So we're going to have either music or PE starting today for the next 4 weeks. Now, before we kick off this wonderful day, you know how we're going to do this. Let's start with a mindful minute. And today, to kick off the brand new year, I'm going to teach a new technique, and it's actually one that one of you Fort Zeller students brought up and shared with me. You've been very patient in waiting for me to present this. Don't forget, if you have a good breathing technique, maybe you practice over the winter break and you have a great new breathing technique that you want to share, come find me. Share it with me. Even better, write it out in a note so that I don't forget about it. If you write it in a note, there's a good chance that I'll remember it, even if we have to wait till later to share it. So this student wasn't much of a fan of those big breathing techniques. Some of you guys like that, like the rainbow breathing, right? Or the sunset breathing, okay? That's a lot of motion, and some people, me included, that kind of actually distracts me from actually paying attention to the whole point of a mindful minute, which is to pay attention around us. So this one's a little more subtle. You clasp your fingers and your hands together like this, and as you breathe in, you open and straighten out your fingers, and as you breathe out through your mouth, you slowly bring them back in. I don't know what we should call this. Maybe we'll call it the clasping hand method. Yeah, let's call that the clasping hand method. Okay, we breathe in and breathe out. So that's what I'm going to demonstrate today. Feel free to try it. Maybe you have a breathing technique that you like better. Go ahead and use that too. Don't forget, there are so many other breathing techniques that we have taught. Go ahead and practice those. You might already have one that you just love and you want to keep using. All right, let's go ahead and notice ourselves. Look around us. Notice two things that are interesting to you. You know the drill, guys. Using your nose and your sense of smell, what do you notice? And don't say you don't notice anything. Notice something. And then with your ears, listen. Pause and listen. What do you listen? What are you hearing? And finally, with your sense of touch, with your skin, what are you sensing? Whether it's temperature, whether it's some sort of texture that is rubbing against you. And then finally, arrive at your body. Notice your body. Notice that you exist. Recognize that you are a blessing to this present moment. And recognize that there are blessings all around us. Notice the chair we're sitting on. I like to close my eyes. You don't have to. Take that first breath in through your nose, filling your belly full of air, and slowly out through your mouth. Very good. Breathe in again, and out. As you breathe in, notice that air slowly flowing in through your body, beginning with your nose. And as you breathe out, notice your body sinking into that chair. Notice the permission you're giving to your shoulders to relax. Breathe in and out, noticing each part of your breath, not letting it go, not assuming that you know how it feels, but really paying attention to it. In and out. And if you are in the rhythm of paying attention to your breath, begin to look inward. Notice how your body feels today. Breathe out. What parts feel refreshed and rejuvenated and energetic and ready to go and healthy? Breathe in. But also notice what might be aching, what might not be feeling great. Don't assign a judgment to it. Don't call it good or bad. Breathe in. Just notice that you are having those feelings. The same thing with your emotions, whether it's happiness or anger. Breathe in. Maybe you're sensing anxiety because we're back in school. Breathe out. Just tell yourself it's okay. Don't get too caught up in why you feel that way. Just simply notice that you feel that way. Now, in a moment, you'll hear a bell or a chime. Listen to it as it gets quieter and quieter. And when you can't hear it anymore, you may then open your eyes and awaken to the world that is around you. Welcome to a new day right here at the fort, where you are loved, where you are cared for, and where we want you to succeed. Now, whether you have a great day or not, that's your choice. So choose wisely, work at it, and enjoy the rewards. Boys and girls, it's not just about the current day. I also mean this, as we start off in this new year of 2021, make a decision and make this a memorable year. You're going to have moments of excitement and victory and triumph that you can celebrate. Let's be honest, in life you're going to have moments that are tough and challenging. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to set your mind to finding a way to be a problem solver and get through it? Or are you going to just crumble? Now, it's easy to crumble. No one can blame you for that. But my point is this. You have to make a decision on what your intentions are. But let's begin with small steps. Begin with today. Now, let's go ahead and stand and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You could go ahead and have a seat. I want to remind you, as we always have, okay, new year, same expectations. Number one, be respectful to others and to yourself, even when nobody else is looking. Be proud of the things that you are doing. Number two, show that you're responsible with your hands, with your feet, responsible in taking care of other people, right? Responsible with your iPads, when we pulling those back out, and your textbooks, and your pencils, and your scissors, and all of the other good stuff that you use for learning. Be responsible with those, and help other people be responsible as well. Also, finally, show that you're ready. Are you ready for this new year? Are you ready for the second half of the school year? We're going to be a second half team. We're going to get out there and show the world what Fort Zeller is all about. Well, you're a big part of it. You're part of our family. So I want to ask you to think about, how are you going to get yourself geared up and ready for today? Beginning with small steps, beginning with today, beginning with right now, not even 5 minutes from now, right now. Don't forget, in the month of January, we are celebrating the character trait of tolerance. That is, celebrating the differences we all have. I look different from you. You look different from everyone else. We are taller, we are shorter, we are heavier, we are lighter, we have different ways of celebrating the holidays even. We have different ways of celebrating New Year. There are so many things that we do different, and I love it. It makes our world so much more exciting. It's called the spice of life. If we were all the same, I'm going to tell you, it's going to be real boring. It would be real boring, right? If we were all the same, we looked the same, we thought the same, there'd be nothing to have a conversation over. So, if you are different, then this month is for you, because today we're about tolerance. This month we're all about tolerance. We're going to celebrate you. And that is every single one of us, over 300 kids here at the school, and our teachers and our staff. We're all different, and I want us to celebrate that. Okay, I can't wait to see you guys around. Let's have a wonderful, wonderful Monday and a great kickoff to 2021.